Hey there, it's Nick with CBH Homes. Let's chat a little bit more about rate buydown and monthly promos that we offer. So what is a rate buydown? A rate buydown is when you use the incentives that CBH is offering to buy down your interest rate either temporarily or permanently. So let's break down a temporary rate buydown. A temporary rate buydown is when you buy down your interest rate for, say, the first 2 years of the loan. So year 1, you could be at 3.5%. Year 2, you could be at 4.5%. And then after that, years 3 through 30, your interest rate could be permanently bought down to 5.5%. These numbers are all subjective. It just depends on the current interest rates at the time and the promo that CBH is offering. But that is a pretty good breakdown and something to keep in mind when you're shopping for a loan. A temporary rate buydown is a really great program to use because say you're expecting a raise next year, but you really want to get into a home this year at this current pricing. If you do a temporary rate buydown, that year 1 payment is going to be significantly lower. You get your raise, year 2, your mortgage payment goes up just a little bit, but it's great because you locked in this year's pricing before prices continue to go up around the valley. Another option is to do a permanent rate buydown. With a permanent rate buydown, say the market rate is 6.5%. You use the CBH concessions that we're offering to buy it down to 5.5%. That's locked for the life of the loan, and then you're done. In my eyes, I prefer a temporary rate buydown. I think this is great because when you do a permanent rate buydown, the incentives that CBH is giving you are gone. You bought the rate down to 5.5%, it's permanent, it's done. But with a temporary rate buydown, that money that CBH is giving you is gonna sit in your escrow account to buy down your monthly interest rate each month. And so say you refi after year 2 of your temporary buydown, that money that's sitting in your escrow account still is gonna get applied to the principal of your loan. So with the concessions that CBH offers each month, there isn't really one right way to use them. I get asked all the time, do buyers use it towards closing costs in a buydown, or do they choose to upgrade the home itself? I think it's whatever works best for you. If you're focused on monthly payment, then yes, let's definitely apply the credit towards your interest rate, buy that down, cover your closing costs. But if you want to come into a turnkey home, then let's focus on the blinds, the appliances, the rear landscaping and fencing, so that it's totally done, you're move-in and you're ready to go. We get asked all the time, how do the CBH incentives that we're offering factor in when buying a new home versus resale? With a resale home, the incentives are going to determine on how much the seller and that realtor are willing to offer. But with the CBH incentives, that is structured monthly, determining how much we're willing to offer. Each buyer's situation is different, so start with your lender, run the real numbers, and then start shopping for a home and find one that works best for you.